All right, sir. Let's get after it.
All right. Now, Michelle, will you open us up in prayer, please?
Absolutely. Father God, thank you so much for the opportunity to have a business where I work with people that are like my inner circle. They're my friends, they're my accountability. Father, and just to see each one of us growing in our own right and just watching what you're doing in our businesses and in our families. I pray that for everyone that sees this video, that they get the nugget they need to know what their next step is. In Jesus' name, amen.
Hey, man, I like to start things off on the right foundation. For the last 22 years, Mr. and Miss Pentecost has started us off on the right foundation. Hi, I'm Rusty Lackey. I've been with Works Global full time for the last going on 22 consecutive years. Full time family. My kids grew up with full time mommies and daddies because of this business, but also this product line saved my life. And within the second year in, I had a very stressful job. I got sick. I had a medical condition that caused me to gain from 258 to 750 plus in a 4 year period. And I had to go through the medical treatment, and they gave me about 6 months to live. We're going to amputate both of my legs. And I came home and started praying, got humble, but then the fight rose in me. I told my two little girls, which are daddy's girls, my children are grown now. I have a granddaughter, and I've been with my wife for going on 44 years. I told her I'm going to fight. I'm a warrior. That's how I was raised. I was born on a farm in the mountains of Virginia. And so I know how to work hard, but I know how to fight. It's not, it went past the survival mode, but I had to play to win. I had to put the right things in my body, but the right things in my mind. And with the right things in my mind, I had to what? I had to consistently stay in prayer. That's the only way we made it through it. So here I am all these years later. I've lost well over 500 pounds. I have not had a medication in over 16 years. And you know what? I don't plan on starting tomorrow. I like to think of things as in a preventative measure. And so guys can do this business as well. But when you get down on your health, I want to teach you how to prevent. When you start preventing for your health and you start coming after it in an aggressive manner, just think of what you become. You become an asset, not a liability. So I want to ask you something. Right now, if you need something to help you get to going to the right way so you feel better, you have more energy, you start to lose the fat. In the last 9 weeks, I've dropped another 40.2 pounds. That's the third party's keeping all my records. But what I want to ask you, what did it cost you to get you where you are? What kind of investment have you made through the consecutive years running through the drive-throughs, putting the stuff in? It does not serve your well-being. What did it cost you to get there? Now we're going to show you how, for just pennies on the dollar, for a minute amount, you can get your health back. You can get your health back. You can get your life back. You can get your family back. Everything you want will come back. And so I'm pleasure tonight to have Brittany as our interpreter for hearing impaired. I've got two special guests with me tonight. Rachel's been with me for a while. Rachel, I want you to come on and share your story. I know you had a big win today, and I was so excited when you sent me the message over. Come on and share your story, what the product line and the business has done for you.
Yes, I had a huge win today. I am mind blown. But before we get into that piece, I want to start with just where I started, where I was when I started this business, because I think there's probably a lot of people that are where I was. And the more I'm in this business, the more I realize that, wow, I was so tired. I didn't even know how tired I was until I can look back now and go, oh, wow, I'm not there anymore. And that's what this business can do for you. I started to feed my kids. So I didn't have to go in the grocery store and decide, do I buy formula or do I buy ground beef? I had that weight on my shoulders all the time because I didn't know if I had to work X amount of hours in order to get this amount of gas, in order to get, I had that weight. And I know that that doesn't sound like this huge, enormous weight, but that's a huge weight. And if you have ever been there where you don't know how you're going to get your kids to eat, then you understand. As a parent, no parent should ever have to be there or be in that boat. So I thought the point of this business was to feed my kids. And 7 months later, I was doing that. I was almost debt free and I came home. And then I went debt free. I, homeschooled, and I was like, wow, that's what this is for. I get it. And then I had a stroke, and I was in the hospital for months, and I couldn't move. I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk. I couldn't, put the spoon to my mouth. Like, it was a death sentence. I should have died. But God had bigger plans. Because of the self-development that I started when I started this business, I had all of that to fall back on. I knew how to build habits. I knew how to get through. I knew how to buckle up and just brace and just do it when it was hard. But I wouldn't have known all of that if I hadn't started self-development when I started this business. So this business has changed my life. It wasn't just to feed my kids or just to bring me home or just to homeschool or just to start the farm that we've started or gardening that we've started, but it was honestly to save my life and to save my future family's life. So today, I'm so excited. It has been a year and a half since the stroke, and I have been working so hard, diligently. But today, I hit a 15-minute mile. That's huge. Like, that is huge. I cannot believe I did not get to go to conference this year. As a matter of fact, when we did Christmas shopping, we walked about 4,000 steps that day in a matter of 4 hours. And I was out for 3 days. Like, I couldn't hardly do anything. I had to recover. And so I didn't get to go to conference. And I walked a 15-minute mile today. Like, that's huge for me. And it is all from this new program that we're doing, as well as the challenges that I'm doing, and this product line that has changed my life. I am not on any medication. I am a stay-home mom. I have my children. I may not have been here for my children, but because of this business, I am, and I get to teach them. And so I'm so excited. This product line is amazing. It will change your life forever. Several of the products I've loved over the years, and for the first time, I am drinking as much coffee, which is really weird. That is a huge, bonus in this business. I love this business because it was about coffee, but the Slimmer and now the keto coffee that I need just every once in a while, I don't even need it daily. Like, it's really weird. My coffee pot hasn't been used in days. Like, my mind is blown. Like, that is big for me. But Slimmer it's brand new product. Love that product, and it's changed my life.
Wow, what a story from a mommy running a farm, had a stroke, come back to a 15-minute mile a day. That's what happens when you get into something that sets your freedom into play. The most noble thing you'll ever do is go after your freedom, whether it's physical freedom or financial freedom. They run a close parallel. And once you start to do that, you know what happens? You begin to live life, not allowing life to live you. Our next guest, thank you, Rachel. Our next guest is Michelle Trevino out of Texas. And Michelle, you've had some major success with the product line. You've had some major success with the business, and both you ladies are growing like it's crazy to see how you're growing, not only as leaders, but your business is going to the next level. So Michelle, come on and share your story with us.
So when I found this business, my goal was just not to die. That was my goal. I just knew that my dad had a stroke at 52 years old, and I had just topped out at 400 pounds. And I'm 5 foot tall, for y'all that don't know. That's not 5'1", not 5'4". I'm 5 foot, and that's about as far as I can stretch it. Okay. But I'd been a paramedic for years. I'd been on the ambulance. I got off the ambulance. I got a little more sedentary and weight. And I do mean it, like, my eating didn't change. There was nothing that changed, but all of a sudden my weight did. And there was this place where I got to, and I remember standing there thinking, I remember when Daddy had his stroke. And so the fact that Rachel, man, you hit me in the purse strings the first time you started talking about your story. So, but because I knew that I didn't want my kids to inherit what we had been through as a family already, I didn't want to be a liability to my family. I wanted to be able to go around the block with my kids. I wanted to be able to work out with my kids. So, and if you had told me that I would have done this business, that I would be here on this panel talking to you about it 8 years later, I would have told you that that was some real good stuff you were drinking. Okay. But here's what I found. I found my friends. I found people that can hold me accountable because they're on a similar journey, going a similar place, wanting a similar thing for their family and their legacy. And with that, I've lost 168 pounds as of yesterday, since I started my journey. And I'm not done, but it's not just a weight thing. It's a health thing. I haven't been on medicines since they had taken me off of everything 6 months in. Okay. And that was my doctor just going, Michelle, you don't need this anymore. Michelle, what are you doing? Michelle, what? I need whatever you're doing. Like, I'm on way more things than you are. And even this weekend, I made a trip to see some family who's had something go on, and come to find out it was a mini stroke. I just want you to know, nobody that's had a stroke is ever going to refer to it as a mini anything. Okay. So your life, that's what this is really about. It's about your life. It's about your legacy. It's about your kids' lives. I get to look at my children and see the residue of this business on them. They know that they don't have to live inside a box. They can pick whatever they want to do with their life, but they also know the value of their health, right? So when you have I have 23-year-old twin daughters, and I have a 21-year-old son, and they have spent 8 years of their life watching this business change their mama's health. So what do? They'll walk up to people in the grocery store. You don't need that. You need my mama's here. This is her card. This is her card. Y'all need to call her. Okay. She can help you. But at the same time, these products, when you think plant-based, you think, wheatgrass or whatever. You think vitamins, but you don't understand what bioavailability means, what non-GMO means. People are starting to get a clue about bioengineered foods and all of that. But when you see what it does for your health, when you can feel the vitamins, the nutrients in your body, it is, I don't know what just happened, but that needs to go away. No, we don't want to share that. Do y'all see that? It just did it on its own.
Can you tap the X and you can close it out as the host?
I was trying to. Let me see. Well, that definitely wasn't something that Whitney Hopes whiteboard view options. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, but here's the thing. What I can tell you about this business and these products is that they will give you your life back if you let them. You can take your health back today and watch it just transform your life. You just have to commit to your journey. The Slimmer, the Greens Plus. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if there is one product on this whole planet that I have to have every day, it's my greens. All right. I'm not missing my greens because I have watched what they've done for my body. Okay. I don't get sick. I used to be sick year round. I'm allergic to everything under the sun. If it blooms, blows, glows, whatever, I'm allergic to it. But I don't take allergy medicine. I'm not on shots. I don't have any of that because I do the things that work for my body. And I heard Rusty and Mark both say this a couple of times, so I'm just going to borrow it. It doesn't matter if you know which nutrient your body needs. It's the one you're not getting. Okay. And as long as you can get that one in that cocktail, you can watch your body transform into a healthy machine that's in good shape. You can run your journey out and not be afraid that you're not going to be here to be active in your kids' lives. So I hope that you find it here. I hope that you talk more with the people that sent you this video. And I hope you join us and we get to know you and see your story emerge and evolve and watch you grow. Because that is what we do here. Okay, Rusty.
That's exactly what we do here. And after 22 years, to see people like grow and then these stories start to emerge. So what I want to ask you, I'm gonna throw something at you right quick. I am a published author. So do you want to know what book is the best book that you'll ever read? Anybody want to know? It's the book of you. It's the book you write every single day. How are you living your life? What are you doing to take care of you? What does your pages look like? Is your book going to be a winning book? Is it going to be from where you go from where you are to that dream life or that dream health? So be careful what you do every day, because the book of you is the most important book that you will ever read, because you are the author. And once you make up your mind that you're going to be author of a bestseller, you start to participate in things that add value to you, that take you from where you are to where you want to go. So let's get into the presentation now, Michelle.
Okie dokie. I have to switch a couple of things because I'm going to keep Brittany spotlighted so that she shows up when I'm doing the slideshow. And we will go from there. So we are one is our company motto. Do you see it? Oh no, I haven't shown it yet. I'm just staring at Brittany. God bless y'all for putting up with me. Okay, here we go. Now you can see it. Okie doke. So we are one. This is our conference this year. And I will tell you, being in this company and being at conference is a game changer. We are a one team company. We have 20 years of plus of amazing reputation and recognition in the industry. We are a debt-free company, which is just, look at that grandbaby. Okay, so he just did a shiny object with somebody that's ADHD. All right, now we are in 17 countries and growing. We have an amazing online sales structure, but we also do belly to belly. We also get out and we meet people in their lives, in their needs, and show them ways that they can reach the health goals and the income goals that they desire. So with what? You heard us talk just a brief about the products that we have, but y'all, we have stuff for every part of your life, okay? If you have skin, if you breathe in and out, if you have blood that goes round and round, you have products here that will help you reach your health goals. It's the biggest question is, what's your goal? What things are you working on? What things do you know already have a deficit? That's where we start working. And the nice part about this business and these products is not only do they help you build a routine, but as you utilize them, you may graduate to where you don't need this and that, and you switch to something else. You go from weight loss to management to nutrition to active lifestyle, because guess what? The healthier you get, the more active your lifestyle is. Okay. So this is our full spectrum catalog. And these are people's real results. Okay. What I love about our products is you don't have to have used something for 60 days to see a result. With our skinny wrap, you can put a wrap on and see a result the same day in 45 minutes, okay? And for those of you who are more patient than I am, you may be okay waiting a couple weeks. But when I first started, I wanted to see it work. I wanted to see what it could do, because I knew that I had lost just enough weight that everything felt jiggly, and I didn't like how I felt worse when I'd lost some weight than when I was not like on the weight loss spectrum, right? So from gut health to just amazing nutrition, There is something for literally everyone, for anxiety, for stress. You cannot, if you can't find a product that you think you need, I need 5 minutes with you and whoever invited you to this recording. Okay, because I will show you the opportunities that you have to help your body so that you can live your best life. Okay, so you have been invited. Okay, whoever invited you here most likely invited you for one of these two reasons. Either A, they think that the products that we have meet the needs that you have, and they want to offer you them at a discount price to be their perk member, or they see something in you and they think, wow, I would love to have her on my team. I would love to have him on my team. I just know that he could help so many people with these products, and he gets discounted products and gets to make money. So the real question is, where do you need to be? If you are interested in an income, what income do you see yourself needing on a monthly basis? Okay, that's not the only way to get paid with our company, but this gives you our scale. Okay, from distributor, everyone starts out the same rank. Okay, nobody buys in the middle. They don't get to just walk in and be already a something. They have to learn it just like you have to learn it, just like I had to learn it. And of course, we get to learn everything from Rusty, who's been here the longest. He's been here. The only person that's been here longer is Mark. So daily income, you can make wrap cash, which is one of the things that we have kind of a little inner challenge going on this month, to get back out there and get some people wrapping. And it's warm and it's beautiful and people are trying to get ready for summer. And so, but it's also a great way to do a sip and sample for people to try a few products, get their, if your taste buds tell you this is good and it's going to help me lose weight. That's exactly what happened the day that lady mixed up that swamp water for me. And that's what I called it. The greens were swamp water. All right. They look like swamp water. But I want y'all to know, in my first 30 days, I lost 40 pounds on greens, and I wrapped once a week. That is no joke. And I have my before and after pictures to prove it. And I have after pictures. But you can also make weekly income, which are our bonuses, and then our monthly commission. And our compensation plan is amazing. So if that is an interest for you, if you're looking to make your own schedule, if you want to learn a new industry, maybe the industry that you are in took a hit with COVID and all the other crazy, right? And you are looking for another way to reach your dreams. This may be the opportunity for you. I know it's the opportunity for me. So this is our income disclosure chart. And the reason that I show this every single time is because of this little bitty disclaimer down at the bottom. It says in 2022, 95.5% of all distributors, active and inactive, received income. Did you catch that? Active and inactive. Okay, so even distributors that were not actively working their business, 95.5% of all the distributors got paid. Okay, that says something to you. If you don't know, what it tells you is that people make money in this industry. They make money in this company. And there's a lot of people who don't know that, who don't know that this is a real paycheck. Okay. And my favorite part is you don't build up you don't have a quota. There's no inventory required. And honestly, you're being a product of the product, whatever products you're looking at for you, those are the first things you're going to share with people. They're the first things you're going to share. Like, you may share everything, but the ones that you're going to talk about the most are the ones that you use on a daily basis. So as you learn, and that's what I did every month, I ordered something different, and I kept my greens, and I ordered one other thing, and then I ordered one other thing. And what I found out is our company, I thought, was a little bit, extra because they named it It Works, y'all. But they named it It Works because it works. So the question is, what's your decision? Make a good business decision. Do you want to make an income, or do you want to start your health journey, or do you want to do both of those things? So get back with the person that invited you here. I'm going to stop the screen share, and I am going to, where's my little button? Take us back to a gallery view. And just thank you so much for being here. Please, please, please follow up with the person that shared this video with you. And just know that we work together. We train hard together. We grow one another, and we play. Like, this company gets together and does some amazing stuff. There is a trip to Jamaica. I will be there. So if y'all watch this video and think, God, I have to meet her, she is crazy, and I just need to go see her in Jamaica, sign up with your person today, and let's meet up in November. Okay. All right. So I'm going to wrap the recording.